Hold on. Turn this light off. Live. Boom. I've been waiting on this for a minute. Shut this light off. Boom, boom, boom. Turn this one up. And there we go. All right. I'm back. Just finished doing a little light workout real fast. I had to end one of my early because the battery died again. So I decided to go live just to finish everything up. Um, yeah, it's real light exercise, nothing crazy. Um, Pretty much getting tired of like just posting videos up just with me talking without actually building my audience first, which is fine. Like I said, there's a reason behind the madness. I was posting a video earlier, teaching people how to do Japanese. So because the battery, 30 minutes, like 30 minutes is nothing to me. I could probably get on YouTube and I could probably just talk 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. That's not a problem with me at all. So I got on here to just finish doing what I was doing. I do believe at some point I'm gonna get the subscribers, viewers that I need, um, just to put myself out there. I've been figuring out what works, what don't work, what people are interested in, what people are not interested in. I'm definitely gonna stay away from Twitch. I was doing a little bit of research on the whole Twitch, and I kind of figured that much. But my thing was with Twitch, I love I just like playing with people. I like playing the game. I just like spending time with people, especially Tekken. I've been playing the game for a minute, and I'm gonna re-strategize my whole Tekken, and then I'm gonna, get back on there. Uh, but yeah, I was talking about Japanese. Um, I was gonna give some reference points for the information is which is let's see, JapanesePod101.com is a good place to go. I used JapanesePod101.com for a couple of years. This is really nice. The Japanese people there, and the president in charge of the group. It's pretty good, pretty cool. Peter. But yeah, that was one of one source of information. Rosetta Stone. I use that a lot. That was also pretty good because Rosetta Stone is so extensive. Like it's just lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson. It's just so much packed into that software. That's why it's so expensive. You could tell so much time and effort went into the Rosetta Stone, and it covers so many different languages. And that's what's so much fun and unique about the Rosetta Stone. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here one last time. That's the title of the video, my last update. Because after this video, I'm going to take it serious. I'm going to organize my videos. Obviously, people are like, "Oh, well, I have so much content in one place." I'm obviously going to need another channel. Like I'm going to have I'm going to have a channel just for gaming. I'm going to have I'm going to have multiple channels. Like that's my calling. That's what I do. I do a lot of different stuff, and I figured I don't know. It's time to share it with the world. So people can see me, uh, see more of who I am. Because I think a lot of people don't really have a clue of who I am or how much effort I put into trying to be successful in the things that I do. And I thought it would be nice to get on the internet, get on YouTube, and share my life experiences. That's my main thing. I like to share experiences with people because I think people come from different, unique backgrounds, and it's just nice for us to come together to have an understanding. And another one of the driving factors for me giving on YouTube is because just the state of the world itself. I see a lot of people, the way they speak, they're not really dealing with the heart of the matter, and they cause confusion the way they talk to people because they push these narratives around that don't really exist. It's breaking my heart. It's killing me. The stuff that people are up on the internet saying, and I'm just shaking my head like, what is wrong with these people, man? Like, oh my God, like people think that. the internet is bad. I'm like, the internet is not bad. We got bad people on the internet. They bad wherever they go. When they get their butt to the internet, they just spread they bad, their behavior all around. It's not nothing bad about the internet. Bad people get on here. But it's so many narratives in this world, especially on the internet, that's just spreading around. And I be up in there, I be in these chat rooms, these live chat rooms. These people be up in here just breaking my heart. Like it be killing me, man. Just listening to the way people talk, listening to the way people treat each other. It be blowing my mind, the lack of knowledge, the lack of wisdom, the lack of understanding these people have. Because one of the main things I did, I was on TikTok live, and you know how you can't have speak your mind on there. They censor everything. Like, you can be trying to help somebody or say something positive, and then just the way that you word things, it gets censored. And I'm like, I can't believe y'all censored that. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. There's one thing I said, I was trying to, talking about protecting somebody. They censored that. I was like, man, come on, this dude need to be in jail. That got censored. I'm like, really? Man, come on. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna dwell on that, but I do need to talk about people's clouded, toxic like mindset. Um, I think before I jump into that, there's one more thing I want to do. I also want to add a channel, so I got to get that together before I jump into the state of people mindset mentality. I want to get that allocated. So one more time from the top, this is really what I'm going to be doing. Obviously, the main channels, the main things I've been producing, I'm going to keep up with that and start pushing out more content. I'm not sure if I want to do the music thing. If I do the music, it will probably more or less be FL Studios. I'm not sure, because I don't know how to play an instrument. I play the sweet potato ocarina. I also play the harmonica. That's it. I don't see myself producing a lot of content. I may. I want to save some of my knowledge for myself. I don't know. Maybe who knows? If you ask, I might do it. So with that, I will probably do FL Studios, show my bars, and maybe do a rap or something along with the whatever I come up with. I'll do that. Keeping up with the fitness stuff, working out at Planet Fitness. Well, I'm not really going to Planet Fitness right now. I got a different workout schedule routine going at the house, and I need to get back on schedule with that. And the martial arts, of course, because these are like the main things I deal with: working out, martial arts, and freestyling. I'm a Taurus, like I said. Tauruses are multi-talented. I'm definitely gonna get into the spiritual thing. I'm gonna have to break that down because people have a misconception about the zodiac sign. I don't know why people don't see what I can see. I'm gonna try to help some people get there, but I can't force it on you. So that electronics. I have the battery thing. I've been working on this right here. I've been working on that. You are not going to see a lot of updates on that, and because there's a reason behind that. The way I'm looking at it is, I'd rather not do the spark plug thing. I want to just go ahead and buy a professional soldering gun or welding gun and get it done right, because it's a missed opportunity if I use that ghetto welder and mess something up. I've been pretty proficient at rebuilding something, taking something apart and rebuilding it back to perfection, if not rebuilding it better than what it was. And I want to keep going with that. I don't want to get in there and not do anything professional with my electronics, especially being there a lot of time waste. Like I said before, 48 volts, you can get electrocuted. So why get in there and play around? Especially if I do a professional job, who knows, there may be some money in it for me, especially if there's a high demand for these electric batteries. Maybe I will most likely start selling those. I do want to come up with my own t-shirt design and start producing and selling those. Yeah. So I don't know. I have a lot of potential to do a lot of things. So I'm really not in a position to really beg a person for money, because I'm pretty talented to where I should be self-efficient and capable of taking care of myself without having to beg a person for a job. Like, I know fully what I'm capable of. I'm one of the hardest working people you meet in your life. Smart, or at least I try to be. So without too much delay. Want to wrap up what else? So I need to really allocate that. Like I said, the next time I jump on here, it's gonna be less and this and that and stuttering. I will write things down a little bit, at least have like an outline of where I want my podcast to go, where I want my channels to go. Because right now I can't even tell you how many channels that is. That's probably like 6 channels. I'm gonna probably have about 6 channels because I feel like that represents who I am as a Taurus. Uh, and it's the reason why I'm putting out, like I said, I want to get into the spiritual thing. And me being a Taurus, I definitely want to show you. I mean, the Rain, the Rock Johnson, he's also a Taurus. There's a book too upstairs. When I get back into the spiritual thing, I'm gonna share that book with y'all. It's a zodiac book. A lot of people don't believe in that, but like I said, that pretty much wraps it up. I can't think of anything else off the top of my mind. I'm gonna do when I start allocating and producing these different YouTube channels. I can handle it all because I've been doing this stuff like for a hot minute. Um, no big deal. It's what I want to do. Like I said, I'm a Taurus. So to fulfill my life and make myself happy, it's best if I do multiple things instead of just one. That way I never get bored. I always have something to talk about. I always have something new and fresh for us to learn, for us to grow and to share with the world, share with the YouTube community and wherever else I share my content at. And I know, like I said, a lot of people probably not watching the whole 30. That's cool, man. It is what it is. I thoroughly enjoy doing YouTube. I have gotten 2 extra subscribers from what I had, and thank you for that. Because for a minute it wasn't growing, and I know that whoever subscribed was somebody I don't know. Most of the people who are on my channel right now are people I know. There's a few that I don't know, just random people. I appreciate you, for joining. Thank you for tuning in. I just want you to see where I'm going and where I'm growing so we can grow together, so I can share this information, share this knowledge. Hopefully at the end, we can be better people. That's the main reason I'm here. So without further delay, this is actually really what I'm talking about. See, that took 12 minutes. I ain't even really got to talking about what I want to do while I'm here. So this is what's up. Like I said, my whole life I've been hurt because it's like a confusion of like people, they get mad the way they I don't know, they get the way they word things. They cause like so much confusion in this world. It breaks my heart. Uh, to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, we got the 2B movement. We got all these different, we got the Israelite movement, this Israelite group. We got religious groups. We got all these different groups and stuff going around. And it seems like they just want to talk over the top of you, push their narrative. Nobody wants to respect another person's way of life. They don't want to respect the way that you want to think. They want you to think like them, be like you. People keep getting everything so twisted, man. Everybody that's on this planet right now is an individual. They have free will. They don't have to live like you. They don't have to think like you. But y'all do have to get along, because if y'all don't want to have to get along, y'all gonna have to fight at some point. That's how that goes, man. You're either gonna get along or you're gonna fight physically or verbally. There's gonna be a conflict. Because like, this is what I was thinking the other day, and this is really what prompted me to really get on here and do this like last random type chat. As human beings on this planet, this is what I figured it out. There's 2 directions that the human race is going to go: evolution or destruction. That's where we're going. In order for the planet to heal, for people to heal, there's 2 places we're going to evolve together, or we're going to die together. Which would you rather have? Would you rather us all just die together, or would you rather us evolve? Because we only got 2 choices. And it seems like the government has chosen for us. If you haven't noticed, the population decline is, and now people are like, oh, that's not real. Then look around, man. It's like we either finna come together to end the population decline and the mindset. Like, well, what do you think the 2B movement is? Sound like population decline. But I'm here to let y'all know that stuff is not real, man. People get on here. I heard from a woman from, okay, they say the 2B movement came from Korea. Y'all think the 2B movement is real? Then why are there Korean women saying that wasn't even no big movement? She's like, we love our men. And we got people over here in America shaving their head off. Yeah, that'll do it. Shave your head off. Yeah, yep. You're going to be invisible. So making yourself invisible to a man is gonna fix your problem, because we sure ain't gonna look at you. We're gonna walk right over top. We might confuse you for a man. So you're gonna get more worse treatment by shaving your head off. Then you're gonna get treated even worse than that's not helping. Getting emotional because you don't have the common decency to heal within, and heal within and make the right decisions and choices. But I'm not gonna gravitate heavily on that, because I know a lot of people, I've lost people already just by doing that. But what I'm saying too, there's other groups. I'm not gonna just dwell and nag on women. I know we got good women out here. We got good men out here, man. Like I said, everybody is in the dang visual. You have never met every man. You have never met every woman. You ain't met every white man, every black man, every skinny person, every fat person. You ain't met everyone. Quit pretending like everybody is their own individual, man. But there's another thing. This was the other thing that also prompted me to come on here and do this YouTube. I've been jumping on TikTok. It's been this guy from Africa, and we got a Native American person. They up in here pretty much disrespecting so-called African Americans, telling us where we finna be, where our place is, what we finna go. They provoking us into a conflict and pushing this false narrative, talking about we hate Africans. How you gonna sit up here and tell us who we hate, man? You never met, you don't even know me. I bet you these Africans and this Native American person really ain't got a whole lot of friends that's American, man. I meet a lot of nice people from Africa all the time. And African women will tell you the same thing. I'm like, man, I love my American brothers and sisters, man. It's only be a handful of people pushing a narrative of hatred, and they don't even be real. It'd be like a handful of people, and then people, innocent bystander, they be sitting around and they'll, click onto this video, click onto this channel, and they thinking it's real hatred going on. It ain't. It's a small group of people spreading a bunch of nonsense around. I've noticed that, man. I was like, nah, man, I don't got no hatred for African people, man. Like the African guy, he's pretty much mad at the Israelite movement. Instead of being mad at REI, which REI is pushing that hatred towards Hamites. Don't go for every Israelite. Every Israelite movement and every Israelite group don't have animosity towards Africans. That's just the people they call street. You know what I'm saying? Them street camps. That's what we call them. A lot of Israelites don't deal with that camp. It's the camp stuff. That's this African done use this umbrella term to assume that all Israelite thinking is nonsense and we all hate him. But it's his hatred and animosity and his words. It comes from a place of hate from a few people from REI. REI was teaching that hatred towards Hamites. There are groups of Israelites that have white people in the movement. I can name them so you can go back. It's called United Christ, something like that. I really can't remember a lot of this stuff off the top of my head, because like I said, I dropped out of the Israelite movement a minute ago, and there was a reason for that. I was coming into a spiritual awakening of what really is going on and what religion and stuff like that it really is. And then we also have Pastor Dow's movement. They got all kind of white people in there. So you don't have a full understanding of the movement, man. You can't blame black people for finding out who they are, man. And I'm not gonna keep jumping in the dude's channel trying to box him, man. I'm not here to internet box you, man. I'm not. And I'm not gonna dwell on the whole African thing, because that's really not what I'm here. I'm just here to clear up some certain things that people have a misunderstanding. I was just on a guy's live, right? And I love this. I love him, man. He was just spreading love, man. Speaking the truth. And this is one more thing. One more thing before I move along on what I want to say about black people, man. Like, we want to exclude everybody around us. And I'm shaking my head on that. We want to like huddle together and do the whole Black Panther and the whole, Malcolm X. We need, separation and this and that. And there's no more separation in this world. We got the internet. We got airplanes. We got fast moving vehicles. Separation is done, man. Black, white, yellow, green, purple, all that's done, man. We on this planet together, man. We dealing with each other's energy instantaneously through this internet. It's like that. We got to look at all these movements and realize that we want to trust the person just because their skin color, realizing that most of our own enemies can be paid or used against us, man. All they got to do is find a struggling black man that ain't never had nothing, give them some money and take the whole thing down. So trying to allocate yourself by a group is inefficient, and it's not going to work anymore, because at the end of the day, you're supposed to judge a human being by their spirit. You don't know what type of spirit is on a human being until you come into a spiritual awakening, the spiritual understanding, and then you will wake up and realize to work with kind-hearted people, man. Work with righteous people. You can't just assume you know who a person is, man. It's gonna be a minute. It's probably gonna be an hour, just so y'all know. Okay? It's probably gonna be a hot minute. I'm serious, drinking a little coffee, but yeah, you never know what's in a man or a woman until you take time to get to know them. Human beings, you know how human beings is. We just so dang judgmental. Like, oh, he finna do that. She finna do that. You ain't gave him the person a chance. You don't know. You don't know. Man, I was playing this video game. I forget the name of it. It's called Shimui. So you might know what I'm trying to pronounce. The Japanese game. But anyway, one of the most powerful moves in the game is hidden moves. I was learning this move. It's called a dragon crane kick. I learned it from a hobo at work. Like you in a job, you on my lunch break. On my lunch break, I would always go talk to this bum, right? On my lunch break on the game, right? It's like, you've been helping me out. You've been giving me food. I'm going to teach you. I used to be a powerful man. I was like, oh, yeah, teach me. So you end up teaching me this move. Man, I took that move through the rest of the game, tearing them out the frame with that. And from being not judgmental towards people. You know what I'm saying? But when you have that hatred, you shut your brain down from learning and from growth. And I've never been on none of that, man. I've never been judgmental. Why judge a person? I've learned early in life that a human being will show his true colors. You just got to sit back and wait. I've looked and I've waited and I've like called yourself out there. Yeah, I'm an ass. Yeah, I'm a hoe. Yeah, you gonna call yourself out. Just sit around and wait till shit don't work no more and shit hit the fan. Start crying, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I was waiting for you to admit that. It takes a man, it takes a woman to admit that. I'm glad you outed yourself. I was just waiting. I was just waiting for you to tell who you are. You don't have to judge nothing, man. The proof is in the pudding. What's with the judgment, man? I don't know why people so quick and rash to judge a person. Sit down and talk to a person and listen to a person. Listen. That's the first thing I learned how to do. Listen. When you're a young kid, what else is you finna do? Is learn, listen. Some people have skipped that part of their life. But yeah. Now, back to what I'm saying is another thing. Yeah, I don't know how long this live's gonna last. But I'm gonna try to stay on topic. I was supposed to be an hour long. So hold on, let me hit the mute button real fast. It's okay. I mean, if there's a little bit of talking in the background, that's my brother. He here. Who knows? You might hear some stomping. I don't know how much sound y'all picking up. I'm hearing it. I don't know if the microphone is picking it up. If it is, oh well. Fuck it. Hey, that's your ass. You want to be on live stream? That's your ass. I mean, I'm trying to do my thing. I'm trying to do my hustle. But anyway, I know I lost trail of thought. But yeah, like I'm saying, people be pushing around these false narratives, man. It just be a small handful of people. That's all. That's it. That's it. But like I was saying too, back to the where we going as people. Like we got two choices, man. Either gonna get along or we gonna destroy each other, man. Think about it. The more we grow, the more the population grow, the more conflict we're gonna have. Like a lot of people had this mindset. It's me, myself, and okay, now I'm gonna pause the video for a little bit. So you live, it's live. But yeah, um, like I was saying, we're gonna have no choice but to put